Potentially.
Wow, this place is huge. Oh my god, it needs so much work, but... Oops. Hello.
Cosmetic, fixing cube eyes and wood and whatever, that's not gonna be near as big of an issue, I don't believe.
Steam heating.
But to run probably the ductwork a little differently and, bring a couple mini supplies and stuff in there.
Is that the roof?
I mean, it definitely needs a lot of work.
Yikes.
But again, with needing a lot of work means we can do whatever we want with it.
Yep, absolutely.
Which is kind of nice.
And this layout, right as it is right now, like that'd be the stage, and then we'd have stairs coming down, dance floor.
That's kind of what
Doesn't leave a
We're
whole
trying to
lot of
find
room for
something
booths
that-
along the side, but
We're trying to find something that
we
has
can
a
figure
bit of
something else
savings.
out.
Not necessarily wants, that needs a lot of work, but if it requires it, then again, we can kind of do what we want with it. A couple questions I have would be is, I know in the past, the city has
Side door.
shown slight
Oh, there's
interest
so
in
many
helping
spider
government
webs.
purchase the property to try to help
Gross.
them bring everything back to where it needs to be. Is that interest still?
I can see and check our mayor or city administrator.
Oh dear. Is that standing water down there?
I just know in the past there's shown interest in this space, but again, I'm sure.
Yikes.
Seen it go, whoa.
And right now,
Stairs are gone.
there's a company in which is supposed to have been already decided with the mayor, but they were, he thought it already done. But he's like, we're calling in, we're gonna sit down with them, I think, next week. But he wants to buy the building out and just tear it down. So that they're gonna build something big across this.
That would be a tragedy.
He goes, because you gotta figure $300,000-$400,000 to remodel it. He says you'd be ahead to just, if you brought people in and kind of cleaned and painted and did whatever, sure, but there's so much.
There's much more
So much
underneath
more
that, so.
mechanical behind it. Like down here, your, furnace, air.
And it looks like there's some standing water down there.
Oh yeah, just plug pretty easy. And then all the furnace and everything down there with water. And then, like I say, to make it ADA.
Everything, A-okay to have people in it would be
Yeah.
intense, so.
Yes, it would be. There were a few people, and some of the bigger dollar ones in the city that were looking at it originally are like, you drop $1 million in that thing. I'm not gonna drop it. I'd rather put it in another.
There's the
building down
balcony
right
up there.
the street.
Yeah.
So,
You don't happen to know of any other buildings similar to something like this, do you? I mean, that the city might be owning?
actually, I could probably.
Oh wow, are these some of the old theater seats?
I don't think anything similar to this that we have right now, but I'm putting together a list of all the city-owned properties, so we can start, some of them have just been held on to forever.
Damn,
Well, and that's
this needs so much work.
I came along and the city administrator said, why don't they hold them? And I said, I don't know, and he said, well, give me a list of everything.
I want to find the balcony. Oh my god, there's so many spider webs in here. Ooh.
Yep, and if we can find something that needs a little TLC, I'm gonna say this is probably a little more than
Yeah, this is,
definitely more than we wanna go into.
because we have some big, well.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Building all that stuff down in the quarter and
Yeah.
the Russell area. We thought that they would want to jump on it to bring this back up, and he said, I was looking at a
Oh,
building
dead bird.
across the street, and he said, down a couple blocks, and he said, by the time you'd have to bring it up to what it needs to be, he says they were figuring with their architects and engineers, it would be probably close to $1 million, and he goes,
Wow.
Well, and the reason I was kind of excited about this spot was this area, it's starting to be cleaned back up again.
oh, we're working on it like
And,
crazy.
they
Yeah.
got silt, the bend, the rust belt, all
Yep.
that stuff, and this
Yep.
is kind of like.
The floors are safe for me to go upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can go up, it's just be careful. There's
Yep.
lots of dead animals, lots of dead birds.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
There's a room at Circuit 21 where one of the windows was
Oh,
broken for
Jesus
like 4
Christ.
months.
Oh,
We call that the death room. You just don't go in there because it's just full of dead birds.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's too bad that they had it, where it got to this.
Yeah, because it's gorgeous.
It's such a cool building.
Oh my god.
I
'cause
mean, honestly, right now, we're working with a timeline of a little over a year before we even open anything. Just because right now,
oh my
COVID,
God, this is so fucking awesome.
it'd be hard for us to even
Sure.
turn enough of a profit after opening a building.
Well, we've had some people that were looking at getting rid of all this up here with the slope and whatever and doing a restaurant thing up here.
Yep.
And he goes, but then we know we'd have to have like an elevator food thing to bring it up. You'd have people up here, you know, your bathrooms, nothing's, you'd have to extend the spaces and structurally design it to be able to, you know, put your ADA bathrooms and things, accessibility in for people.
Oh my God.
But it's too bad that it couldn't be used for something.
Yeah, it's too bad, because it's a beautiful building,
Yes, it is.
and like you said, it's too bad it was let go to this.
The point it's at now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, I mean-
I said that before with the old chairs and everything. I'm like, they're so
I
cool.
know, they're gorgeous.
Well, and that's the thing that we kind of were discussing, me and Amy, about, you know, if we found a building like this, you know, help curbing some of the costs would be selling off certain parts of it.
Sure,
You know, these old chairs and things like that, old theater chairs, people
Yeah, I know people at
love
Antique
to buy them and
Archaeology
put
that
them in
would
their own
probably
home
buy
theaters
some
and
of them
stuff
up.
like that.
Well, some of them have, they had some of the old like sconces and lights, I guess, in here.
Mhm.
I know one of the guys, he was wanting to kind of bring this back to the original, because I think it'd be so cool to bring it back. And he goes, my God, would this take a fortune to do? And I
Well,
said,
and that's what we were kind of aiming for as a theater. It's styled kind of like.
Honestly, if we could find an investor though, we
1920s, things
probably
like that,
still
and-
could.
I'd love to be able to be on board with you on that one, Amy, but
I know.
I'm.
I'm big sad now.
Because I mean, this would be an amazing building to try to do this in, but we also got to be a little bit of
Got a
realists
couch?
here.
Yeah, I'm not so good with realistic when I get excited about something.
That's okay. I'll be the realist.
Yeah, that's why you're here. That's your job.
I suppose maybe if you would have came in about 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, right.
We could,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's give it a shot. But I'm just kind of.
Oh my God, this is still a
It's a
projector
shame.
room.
It's a shame for sure. When you first stand on the outside and you think, God, no theater, that'd be kind of cool and whatever. Then you come in and you go.
Because I mean, it looks structurally sound from the outside.
Yeah, I think the west wall, since I've looked at it, it looks like it's got a big crack. It looks like that stucco's gonna fall.
Is it this side right here?
This side right here?
It's up towards the top. I was
Yeah.
looking at that too.
Yeah, it looks like that whole thing's gonna fall.
pulling away. So
That's what I mean. I think there's so many unfortunate things.
because I mean, the roof, the ceiling itself, you don't see places that have the actual tin,
Exactly.
and so that's.
Yep. Yeah, it's.
Are you taking pictures?
I'm taking video.
Okay. Because we can try, but the realistic side is that this is an undertaking that would be
Well, this would be the exact kind of space we were
right. But
hoping
at
for.
the same time, there are things that are like, okay, well now the basement's flooded.
Yeah, I
And now
know.
we got to figure out plumbing and things like that as well.
Damn
we got to figure out heating and cooling. We,
We
gotta
might just
figure
have
out-
to find a big warehouse space and build
I mean,
what we want.
the other thing is the ceiling alone.
Yeah.
As much as I would hate to have to tear it out, it would need to be torn out.
Yeah, I know. God damn it.
And then after that, tearing it out, we have
I'm
to
gonna
go
dream
through
about
and
this
stack
place
it
for the rest of
because
my life.
Anything that we put back up, would have to be sound enough to stay up there.
You know, and I've had people that have come in and looked for doing an acoustic